Good day. I want to talk about break in belonging. A break in belonging is an internal process that happens to almost all humans. It happens when we're 4 or 5 or 6 years old. And something big happens in our life. And when it happens, we start relating to ourselves like we're broken, or we're wrong, or we're a failure, or we're unlovable. My break in belonging happened when I was 5, and I lived in Albuquerque, New Mexico. There's these giant mountains, 10,000-foot mountains on the edge of Albuquerque, and when it rained hard in the mountains, all this water would surge through Albuquerque, and all these arroyos, or ditches, would just be filled with water. And one time, my dad, my 2 brothers, and I went down to one of these arroyos that was just flash flooding. And I remember standing on the edge of the road with water surging past my feet like 4, 5, 6 inches deep. And there was this vortex with a red ball floating around and around right in front of me. Well, one of the things I was doing is my brothers would take me to the swimming pool, and I'd stand on the edge and they'd be in the pool and they'd say, "Jump, James, we'll catch you." And I'd practice jumping off the edge of the pool into their arms. Well, as I was standing there watching that red ball go around and around in this vortex, for whatever reason, my 5-year-old brain said, "Jump, James." And so I jumped into this flash flood to grab the red ball. And I immediately was, just slammed downstream. And I felt this wire and I grabbed the wire and I thought, oh, this will save me. And the wire slipped through my hands. And I thought to myself, I'm dead. Well, the next thing I know, I'm climbing onto someone's back, and we get close to the edge, and I can feel the bank, the edge of the arroyo, and we climb out of the arroyo, and I get the mud out of my eyes, and I look up, and it's one of my brothers. He had jumped in and pulled me out of this flash flood. And my brother and I walk up to my dad, my other brother, and my dad says something like, "Why did you do something so stupid?" And of course, he was distraught. He was freaking out. He thought, he'd lost one of his children. And something went clunk in my head. And I said to myself, oh, I am stupid. And that was my internal dialogue moving forward. That was the tape in my head. Like something would happen in kindergarten and I couldn't do it. And I'd tell myself, oh, I'm a failure. I'm stupid. So my question for you is, what was your break in belonging? What happened to you? Maybe it was you were on vacation and your family forgot about you at the gas station and drove off. There's all sorts of different break in belongings. But think about it. Something happened to you when you were really young and something went clunk in your head and you made a choice. You made a choice about being a failure or being unlovable, or being broken, or being wrong. What was that choice? And how did your self-talk change after that break in belonging?